Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the Mystery Channel 33 and we are here to find out about the missing women and children cases, okay? We are here to break the codes if we see any. We are here to see where their bodies are located if they know. And we also here to see if they're alive, deceased, body shooted, or misidentity. Okay, this young woman saying her name is Erika. Okay, she's from Texarkana, Texas. She spelled it different. She spelled it Erika, okay? And she's saying Anissa did it, okay? But this is how they spell her name. Erika, Erika, Hill. She is from Arkansas, she's saying. 15. Abused, starved, and murdered by the adopted mother, which is Anissa, because she said something recording. She wanted to teach her how to be a lady. She was too tomboyish. Okay, but this is how she looks after being abused and starved and murdered, okay? Was abused and starved, okay? By Emissa. Okay, so let's begin. When Erica Hill was born, the odds were stacked against her. She came into this world a beautiful bundle of joy, but her mother, a drug abuser, wasn't healthy enough to support children. According to a male relative, Hurricane Chris, who wanted to share details about the story, yet remained anonymous, the mother gave up her child almost immediately after Erica was born in 1992 to a female family member, No, who raised her until 2001 in Jolie, Illinois. The woman died that year, and within days of her death, the mother's cousin, Marie Minnie Hill, picked Erica up from school and took her to live with her in Wisconsin, okay? That's a shot to somebody. She officially stole her, for lack of a better term. The anonymous relative said he is 19-year-old Erica's senior, so he and his family drove to Wisconsin from South Carolina to take Erica back with him. The little girl didn't want to live in the South and stated she wished to remain with Minnie. What Erica endured was a nightmare. Talking about the Most High, okay? If you go with the Most High, you a rat, okay? You Minnie Mouse, you Mickey Mouse, okay? And me neither. I don't give two fucks, okay? What Erica endured was a nightmare. Now she's saying her body could be in this house, in this apartment, or they turn her into this apartment, okay? She's saying both, okay? This is how the building look, okay? Could be in South Carolina or Wisconsin. Erica, along with a number of other children that many cared for, was beaten and tortured daily. Between 2000 and 2005, there was investigations into the abuse going on in the Hill home, but Erica remained there to suffer in silence and nothing ever came of them. As far as Erica's older male relative knew, Minnie was a devoutly religious woman with a stable job working as a special education teacher. He said he knew that Minnie was a victim of childhood physical and sexual abuse herself, so he never believed that she wouldn't do anything to harm any of the children in her care. Neighbors and members of her community described her as a normal mother and caregiver. They said she was a kind-hearted person. Years later, the anonymous relative tried searching the internet for information on his sister Minnie, but came up empty. He was unaware that while living in Wisconsin, Minnie legally changed her name to Taylin, Taylin, okay, it's a shot, making it difficult for family and authorities to find her. Meanwhile, Erica Hill and the other children was in a dire situation. They was all pulled out of school in an effort to hide the physical abuse. At one point, Erica's hand was smashed with a hammer and she was taken to the hospital. She's saying yes. She would have received proper medical care, but when a nurse asked for Erica to change into an examination gown, Taylor cut the visit short and took Erica home. The scars on her body would have shown years of insurmountable abuse that would have launched a lengthy investigation into Taylor Hill, and Taylor couldn't have that happening. In 2007, okay, it's a shot to you too, baby. In 2007, Two brothers were driving down an alley, yes, you too, Boosie, in Gary, Indiana, when they spotted something strange in a garage. They thought they saw badly burnt human legs, and upon inspection discovered a decomposing body. Yes, she's saying. They alerted the police, who dubbed the young black girl in the garage the Lake County Jane Doe. Okay, then I did do this one on Jane Doe, Lake County. The condition of Jane Doe was horrific. There were burn marks all over her body, but no signs that a fire had been set inside of the garage. She was also covered in innumerable injuries, all in varying stages of healing. Her teeth was broken and some was missing. There were numerous stab wounds. Her body had undergone painful blunt force trauma, yes. However, the medical examiner determined that her cause of death was suffocation. She's saying, yes, I did see Nessa doing that, okay? A cloth was found stuffed in her mouth. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children created artist rendering of what the girl may have looked like. The condition of the body made it impossible to identify the victim. For 8 years, the mystery surrounding the Lake County Jane Doe went unsolved. That is until 2015, when Taylor's 25-year-old daughter reached out to Gary detectives and told them an unbelievable story about how she helped her mother dispose of a dead body. She had been seeing a therapist, and upon sharing the story, was urged to contact the police. Okay, this is how Taylor Hill looks. Okay, could be a fake post, a fake photo. Okay, on their news, she's saying. According to Taylor's daughter, her mother was a very abusive woman, or that could be the killer. But Erika bore the worst of it. At one point, Erika Hill was beaten so badly that Taylor's daughter said the girl looked gray. It was obvious that Erika's health was rapidly deteriorating. Okay, yes. One evening, Taylor's daughter said that she and her sister was at work when their mother called and told them they needed to rush home due to a family emergency. Yes, okay. KKK called them to come back to the house. Okay, they were trying to get rid of her body. She said they cut her up. Okay. Once they arrived home, Taylor told the girls to go into the bathroom. It was there that they found Erica's lifeless body. Yes, so she could be in the tub as well. Still unsure what to do, Taylor kept Erica's body in the bathroom until the next day. She had her daughters help her move Erika to a downstairs area in the home, where she attempted to remove all of Erika's teeth in hope that the teenager would never be identified. She's saying who? The three ladies then loaded Erika's body in a van and traveled to an underpass in Chicago, where they lit the body on fire and left it there. She's saying yes. They all returned to Wisconsin, but Taylor's daughter said her mother wanted to go back and retrieve the body because she was concerned that an elderly person might stumble upon the remains and have a heart attack. True, she's saying. That seemed illogical, but once again, Taylor and her daughters went to Chicago, found Erica's body right where they left it, and took it to Gary, where they disposed of it in a random garage. So we're going to Night Stalker. Jante. If anyone asked about what happened to Erica, they were told that she went to live with a family member in Illinois. Okay, this is sick. Okay. Finally, the Lake County Jane Doe has an identity. 15-year-old Erika Hill. They turned her 15, she's saying. Taylor's daughter told police that she and her sister was already scared of their mother, but knowing that she killed Erika forced them to comply with her plan of disposing of the body out of fear. She said they did not mind. Detectives pulled records and cross-checked the daughter's story to see if there could be any truth to the sordid tale. In the end, they found her to be truthful. The woman never talked about what they did to Erika since dropping her body off in a garage. But in 2015, Taylor's daughter began looking into whether or not, that's Shanice, whether or not anyone ever discovered Erika's remains. She saw that a Jane Doe was found and wanted to make things right by contacting the police. In the fall of 2015, Taylor Hill was arrested and charged with first-degree reckless homicide. Yes, in a court, and 6 charges of child abuse. Yes. Wanting to avoid a trial, Taylor pleaded guilty to lesser charges and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Not nearly enough time for the pain, suffering, trauma, and psychological and physical torment she exposed those children to. Yeah, she crazy, they saying. This is. Let alone murdering a defenseless, terrified teenager. In another tragic turn of events, just 2 years after Erika was murdered, Erika's mother passed away. Yes, if you believe the bodysuit, she's saying her Tamika saying, if you believe that a child is being abused or you are a victim of abuse yourself, the Child Help National Child Abuse Hotline is open 24 hours a day, every day. Please call 1-800-422-4453. Please share this story of Erica Hill and the tragedy surrounding her death. Her precious life was cut short, and I know that her death was not in vain. She's saying she was our sister, and her life matters. So y'all like to help with this case, y'all can. I don't do it for the fame or the money. I do it because it's what I love to do. Okay, I'm out. Peace.